You're listening to the Health Coach Nation podcast. My name is Haley Rowe, and I'm a business coach for online health coaches who want to attract their ideal clients, stop feeling defeated by their never-ending to-do list, balance a healthy lifestyle with their growing business, and stop over-analyzing what everybody thinks of them so that they can confidently own their message and online presence. On this podcast, we dive deep into health information you can share with your clients, business strategy tips, and more. Let's get to it. Hey there, today's episode is a Facebook Live that I did recently about some of the Instagram algorithm changes, how to attract your ideal clients on Instagram, and what you can do to start. The next two episodes after this episode will also be building on to this whole Instagram mini training. So I'm really excited to present 3-part series to you all about how to attract your ideal clients with Instagram and get you started. And I want to encourage you to book your own free strategy call with me to dive deeper into this and get some personalized tips for your Instagram. So if you want to set that up, you can go to haleyrowe.com and you'll see an option to fill out your free strategy call form, or you can go to haleyrowe.com/strategy-call and we can connect. But I also want to let you know that if you enjoy this podcast and you leave a written review on iTunes and or you share a screenshot of your favorite episode or share something you've learned from this podcast on Instagram or Facebook, you can win prizes. And the prizes are, well, one of them is a gift voucher to work with me at my early bird discount rate. And one of them is a full bag of chlorella, which is also known as recovery bits. And it's really good for workout recovery. It's really good for detoxing heavy metals, detoxing in general, preventing hangovers. It's really a high quality, nutrient dense food. And I'm going to be I shared in a podcast episode called I believe it was, I can't remember what it's called, but if you go to haleyrowe.com/algae, you will learn all about it if you want to learn more. So you can win one of those prizes if you enter, and you'll be entered to win when you write a written review and tag me in your post about what you like about the podcast, and I'll be announcing the winner probably, I haven't decided when I'm going to end it yet, but probably this fall, probably in September. So you have time. You can enter as many times as you want, and I can't wait to see your entries. Thanks so much, and let's get to the show. Today, I wanted to come on live because I thought it would be fun to do a little mini series or stream of tips this week all about Instagram and all about the new algorithm changes and the things going on with Instagram that you got to watch out for as a coach, as a health coach, as a whatever you do that is trying to attract clients. And I'm going to break it down to be extremely simple for even those of you who are not that tech savvy, because I know some of you out there really want to be using Instagram for your business, but you don't know where to start or you're overwhelmed. And so I thought I would just break this down because I do have a group Zero to Hero health coaching program coming out in July, and it's going to go through not only how to find clients, how to develop your offer, how to test the market, how to know if what you're creating is going to sell and how to sell it, how to have a sales process, all of that stuff. But it's also going to really dive deep into Facebook and Instagram marketing and some of the changes going on in those worlds, what you need to do as a health coach to be recognized and stand out, and things like that. So let's just dive into these macro tips, and then in the program you'll get the micro level stuff. Like I'll be able to look at your posts, I'll be able to really support you with how to go about talking to people on Instagram that are like new followers and strangers and you don't know how to do that, and how to build relationships and all of that stuff. So here's the first thing. Instagram creates your own feed. Business 101 is always think like yourself first. Think like a regular human being first, and your actions and what you do around marketing and what you do around ads and what you do on social media, because that's a good sign that other people are doing it too, right? So the first thing to keep in mind when it comes to Instagram is it creates your own feed, not based on who you follow actually, but what kind of posts you're liking, what kind of posts you're commenting on, and by what Instagram does is it recognizes, oh, this person seems to really like posts that are about health, or oh, this person seems to really like posts that are about clothes. And so then they look through your own followers and create your own feed based on posts that Instagram thinks that you will like. So it's not necessarily, you're not seeing all your followers' posts, and you're seeing people who have like-minded posts, things that Instagram thinks you would like. So, and the other thing, here's the other thing, you're also seeing things that Instagram thinks you will find valuable as content, and Instagram prioritizes what is considered valuable content based on a few things. One is how consistent is the person posting and on a regular basis. So what that really means is, if you're the kind of person if you're a coach and you're starting your business, you need to pick a number of times per week that you can really commit to for posting. Because when you are consistent with that, Instagram thinks, wow, okay, this person's putting out valuable content and they're reliable. But if you're somebody who's posting multiple times a day and then you go down to posting only 3 times a week or once a week, Instagram actually will knock off your engagement by a lot and not show your posts to as many people, because they're like, oh no, like this person dropped off, is not consistent, their content might not be valuable. So that's the first part, is the consistency of it. Second part is, how many likes and comments does your post get within the first hour of you putting it out there? So if you put a post out there and you're not adding hashtags in the comments, in one comment below your post, about 28 of them is the magic number. 30, Instagram starts to suspect that you're doing something spammy, or will be more closely looking at your hashtags and things like that. So 28 is a good number, or less. You want to do at least 9 though, at least 9 per post. And so that's the second part, is putting hashtags in your comments, so that within the first hour, new people will find your post and will probably like it. And you can also have friends and family give you a like or a comment to try to get your post some action within that first hour of posting. So those 2 things will help you in Instagram, or help Instagram see you as more valuable and want to post your post to more people's feeds. Now, when I'm talking about hashtags, and if you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, and how do I know if I'm picking the right hashtags for my niche and my ideal client, and yada yada, that's something we can go through on a free strategy call, and go into more depth, because it's going to be different for every person. And but at the same time, so you're going to post, you're going to pick a time to consistently post, you're going to get engagement on your post within the first hour by either doing hashtags or posting a very engaging, and probably not or, and posting an engaging question that's simple for your audience to answer. So it should not be a question like, what is your life's purpose? What are you thinking about doing next year? Stuff like that. You want to keep it simple. Like, comment yes if you agree, or what's your favorite book, or something like that. And then the third thing is within the first hour. So let's talk about Instagram pods. So for those of you who are like, what is an Instagram pod? An Instagram pod, and let's talk about, should you or should you not have an Instagram pod? An Instagram pod is a group of people who you either connect with via Facebook group, or your friends, or it doesn't even matter who they are, but how you find them. But you find them and you guys say, hey guys, let's support each other and let's like and comment on each other's posts, because within ideally, if we can, the first hour of us posting it, so that we help each other get seen in people's feeds and help Instagram notice us as quality content. So there's some pros and cons to Instagram pods. And has anybody ever tried an Instagram pod? Comment below. Comment below. I'd love to know. And what's your Instagram name, by the way? You can put your Instagram name in the comments, and I will check it out. We can follow each other, be friends. Oh, I didn't realize my phone's going to die soon. Wow. That's a bummer. Okay. So anyways, so Instagram pods. Pros are, yay, you have a like-minded group of supportive people commenting on your posts, which is great. And it does help you get more eyeballs on your post. Cons are, if these people that you are constantly liking and commenting on their posts are not your ideal clients, then Instagram's not going to show you your ideal clients' posts, because it's saying, oh, this person's always liking other, let's say you're a health coach and you're in an Instagram pod with other health coaches. That's a problem, probably because now Instagram is going to say, oh, this person is, because Instagram's not going to, if you're using Instagram to engage with your ideal clients, it's now going to just show you a lot of health coaches posts that you follow primarily first. It's not to say that your other peeps won't get on your feed, but it's going to prioritize showing you your other pod peeps, other health coaches, all on your feed. And that's not really who you're looking to target on your Instagram now, is it? Right? You want to be engaging with people who could potentially be building, be your ideal clients. So that's the problem with that. But the pro is, if you pick an Instagram pod that's filled with your ideal clients, that's great, because then it's going to populate more of those kinds of people and posts on your newsfeed. So if I'm in an Instagram pod with health coaches, that's great, because I'm a business coach for health coaches. So if you're a health coach, find some people who like healthy living, but they're not health coaches, if you know what I mean. So be specific about who you want to be in a pod with. And obviously it's tough, because are those people going to need an Instagram pod? Probably not. They're probably not trying to promote their brand on social media. But other health brands, you could connect with other health brands. That might be helpful. So that's just something to really think about when it comes to Instagram pods. And there's a chance, so here's the other thing about Instagram pods. You don't want to post that you're like use the word, like if you guys have a group message to let each other know when you guys post on Instagram DM, you don't want to call it Instagram pod, because Instagram might catch on to that. It might be like, this seems fishy. This person is using the word Instagram pod and they're always liking each other's photos. We don't really know how Instagram works. It's always a big secret, but we can predict its patterns based on certain things. And so you just want to be safe. So use a code word or code group and let each other know when you post. But for example, if one that I've done in the past has been Cooking Club. And when somebody says nachos, somebody posted. Oh, I just made spaghetti. Oh, somebody posted. And that's how you keep it secret and safe, just in case, to still boost your engagement and things like that. And notice it's not bots, it's real people. So it's a better way to go using Instagram pods than using fake things. So just to recap, the day one tip, and we'll go into more tips as the week goes on. Day one tip is to choose a consistent schedule and you can post, meaning how many times per week can you actually stick to given your lifestyle. Not just this week, I'm going to post 7 times a day. No, for your entire lifestyle, what can you commit to? Because Instagram values that consistency in showing up. Second is think about the kind of posts that you are liking and commenting on, because Instagram is going to put more of those in your feed out of your following and show you those people's posts primarily. So like and comment on posts that are your ideal clients' posts, so you see them, okay? And then the third thing is Instagram pods. Consider the pros and the cons and use the code words if you're going to be in one, and aim to get the engagement on your posts within the first hour of posting it. Meaning using hashtags that your ideal client would be searching for. And again, if you need help with that, you can set up a free strategy call. Also, asking an engaging question that's easy to answer, not tell me your life story, tell me about your childhood, none of that. And then that's it. So was this helpful? Do you want more tips as the week goes on? And if so, I will do more. And then, okay, so now Devani, I hope I'm saying your name right. So she said, I found it overwhelming to keep up with an Instagram pod. It is overwhelming. That's another major con of Instagram pods, is it takes you away from your most valuable resource, which is your time. Okay, and your time is everything. So it's up to you if you want to do it. If I always am about testing things out. I found it helpful. I'm not in like a very big one. I might not do it. I'm going to test doing it and not doing it. We'll see. But I really do like the one that I'm in right now. It's with like health and coaches and people like that. And so far it has helped me. That's what I'll say about it. But I will not, I'm going to keep my eyes open as far as what Instagram's saying about pods and stuff, to see if I'm going to keep doing it. But for now, I do really like it. And then the other thing is, it doesn't take me that much time because I just batch it. I'm not the best at being like on it within the first hour of everybody posting, and our whole group isn't the best at that, so it's totally fine because we're all like on the same page. But yeah, okay, so I'll talk to you guys soon and have a good night. And if you do want to dive deeper into all this and see how it all connects to your business and booking clients and connecting with people, that is why I would recommend booking a free strategy call, not mumbling, sorry about that. And I'll post a comment with the link to fill out the goals form for a free strategy call after this video. All right, have a good night. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Be sure to get your free gift over at haleyrowe.com by joining my email list. And remember, you can always connect with me and other health coaches in the Health Coach Nation free Facebook group, where I post trainings and videos on how to take your health coaching business to the next level. Can't wait to connect with you. Have an awesome day.